to our first
Chat with
chat with
Jean-Luc.
Jean-Luc and Nick. So before we get started today, so I'm Nick.
And I'm
For
Jean-Luc.
those of you who don't know us, and just in case out there, we are live on Facebook and on YouTube as well at the same time. And today we're just kind of going to walk you guys through what's going to happen in the next little while. What are we doing with Jean-Luc and Nick?
And so I think what really our topic for this evening, and I think a lot of us feel in the same boat, right? Where, we always feel like we're starting over again. We're starting a new thing. We're changing things up. We're remodeling something. We're doing something new. And it's great that we have that attitude. It's really good to have that perception and have that mental state of, you know what? I'm going to do this differently this time. But I think another huge important factor on that we tend to forget a lot about is that we're not doing it from scratch. We kind of eliminate this whole idea that I've done things like this before. I have, I want to say notches in my belt, but literally, I think that's a great analogy because maybe your belt was a little bit bigger, maybe it's a little bit smaller now, but that's the mentality you have to have when you are starting something fresh, right? Thinking, okay, maybe I have experience. Maybe it wasn't 100% successful, but there's certain things that I have done in the past that have led me to where I'm at today, and I can learn from that.
So I want to talk about the pink elephant in the room here. The pink elephant in the room.
Okay.
So
I don't see it. I love elephants.
It's right here. So the pink elephant in the room is, yes, we both gained weight. This is something that we're honest about. We're not going to shy away from.
And we've never really hit it, to be honest with you.
No, it's not something we've hid. We've been on camera.
You could see us on camera. Just because we don't talk about it doesn't mean we're hiding it.
Exactly. And what we're doing with jeanlucandnick.com is kind of more of a community for helping people be happy
in any aspect of a wellness journey.
So we're gonna focus on weight loss because that's what we're part of it, because this is something that we want. We are definitely gonna be focusing back on doing healthier habits for ourselves.
But we're not stressing about it.
Yes.
And we're not becoming like
obsessed.
That's the word I want.
We're going to try to build a lifestyle that works for us. And we're going to start sharing with you guys. Like today, I shared some pictures of our meals. We're going to start sharing more of those, what we're doing, the activities we're doing. We're going to try to be open about the things that we're trying so that you guys can see, oh, they did this and they did that. And we're going to share our weights every day, just like we always have before. We're going to be able to go on our Shape every day, weigh in, show you guys how we're doing.
I'm going to be honest. I don't want to look at a number all the time. So I will check it out sometimes. I checked it out this morning, but I won't be giving you my weight every single day. Maybe once or twice a month, you'll get a weight.
Another pink elephant question we've had is people have been asking us, are you guys on anything? WW, you guys going back to that? No, we're not doing any program. We're not signing up for anything. We're really trying this time.
What did I say? Not from scratch.
Yeah,
right?
This time, what we're trying to do is grab everything we've learned across all these years and kind of build something that's more sustainable for us. Because the last time you lost weight, we've been pretty honest about it. We lost weight fast.
10 months, 100 pounds.
It wasn't sustainable. And so when we crashed near the end, it was hard for us to figure out to live a regular life. And we did figure it out because for this is 4 years now of weight gain. I used to be the guy that would lose 30 pounds and gain 40 back. And within 2 months, I would just gain it all back all the time. This is the first time in my life that I was able to sustain weight loss for 5 years.
Which is incredible.
And I'm still not back at my biggest. I'm actually at a point where I'm still not even close. I'm still 50 pounds away from my biggest. So I still am doing much better than I ever have in the past. But I can't keep going this way. And that's why we're going to be focusing more on sharing our wellness journey, encouraging you to share your wellness journey. We're not going to shun anyone on what you choose to do. If you are taking Ozempic and that's your choice, go for it.
And if it's something you need, we will not shun you for it.
If you're doing Weight Watchers and it works for you, go ahead, do it. If you're doing keto,
Gina Livy, sorry,
keto, whatever you're doing, we're not going to tell you what you're doing is right or wrong because we don't want people telling us what we're doing is right or wrong.
And I'll be honest with you, we're hoping that all of us doing something different. Look at the different diversity in if everybody does something different and we learn from each other. Right? It's not only diversity of people, because that really enhances any type of community, but diversity in knowledge. And if we share this knowledge with each other, openly and without any expectation that what I know is better than what you know.
And
that we are all on the equal playing field, no matter what.
Because what we don't want to see happen in our community is people seeing, you know, someone sharing a recipe and then feeling insulted because other people are saying things about the recipe. No one's here to hurt anyone here. We're trying to make sure that the community is going to be supportive. If something feels that, you know, the comment said feels like it was a little direct or approach directly. Remember we said in the past, take a breath, breathe. Think the person might have not said it that way.
Maybe
do some
you
yoga.
Maybe you are putting tone to it yourself.
So we're just saying, take a time. We're trying the same approach right now.
Yeah.
We are trying the exact same approach. I am not responding to emails right away. I'm using ChatGPT to help me sound a little nicer when I respond to my emails and my messages, because I'm not the nicest person to reply. I know I know this. It's in my family. My mom's the same too.
I've seen some emails where I'm like, "Hun, can we change this?"
So I don't do that anymore. I take my time. I relax. I also listen to people's comments, and I've learned that a lot of the stuff that we're changing on the website, we hear from you guys, so we enhance things. So we're building a community so you guys can feel free to share how you're feeling. Whoa.
Sorry.
And there's more than one aspect. So there's the Jean-Luc and Nick aspect. We're going to share our journeys publicly on the Hello Step with Jean-Luc and Nick Facebook group.
And I want to emphasize one thing, especially about whatever we eat. Okay. We are not counting macros. We are not counting calories. We are making healthy choices whenever we can. And hopefully those healthy choices will lead us in a better direction. So we don't want anyone to say, well, can you tell me what the macros are? Not, we won't be able to answer those questions for you. So I want to be as open. If someone asks us, well, what are the WW points on that? We won't know that.
We won't
know that. But if you guys know and you want to add it to our recipe that we have because you see the ingredients, feel free, share it for others.
Yeah.
Like, we don't think there's anything wrong with that.
No, and we'll never, like I said, this is an open community. There's no right way. We've come to realize that this weight loss journey, everyone has to find their way. Every single one of us has to find the formula that works for you. What works for me does not work for Barb, or doesn't work for Marie or Donna or Darcy or Shelly. It doesn't work for all of us.
And that's especially when it comes to food. That is one thing. However, when it comes to mindset, right?
This is where this is why we're here.
This is where we know what we're talking. Well, we don't know what we're talking about. You guys know what you're talking about as well. But we feel very confident in the mindset aspect that is something that we should all be on the same page, where we're being positive and we're encouraging each other. We're encouraging ourselves as well.
Yeah.
It's so important that we lead off with this encouraging and this community feel. We don't want anyone to feel left out or shunned. I will say this. We do apologize that a lot of our events are in the Toronto area because we live in Toronto.
We're coming out west.
But we are coming out west.
Check your emails and your newsletter this week.
And at some point, we will be coming to the States. We will be doing other things as well. If anybody's in Vegas, we'll be in Vegas in July. Just an FYI. FYI, we're going to Vegas in July. Yeah. But honestly, we really want you all to be able to feel like I'm coming to get more than just a weight loss talk every week.
So how are we going to help you guys? How are we going to help ourselves, help you, and you help us? We're going to be doing a lot of stuff in the Hello group. Yes. The Hello Step with Jean-Luc and Nick group will have challenges thrown in there. Games are going to be tomorrow morning. There's a game coming at 9 a.m. for you to chance to win a entry for a prize pack from Jean-Luc and Nick. Yes. So that's coming tomorrow. We'll also have Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 7 p.m. every week. We'll have chats. Some of them will be chats like this. Some of them will be in the kitchen where Jean-Luc and I will be cooking. It'll be various different things. Sometimes it might be a game that we do or a guest. So those will change all the time, but we'll be there for you. The Facebook group will also have daily posts with a tracker that we are creating every single day. Jean-Luc is creating and changing it every single day with a new little saying. So every day, every morning, a new tracker page is being posted.
It's printable as well.
It's printable.
I would recommend printing it in black and white, though, just because I gate it up.
Yeah, he gated up a lot. So there's a lot of rainbow on
There's a lot of rainbows everywhere.
So you can print the sheet and track your day if you wish, if that's something that helps you out. We're going to have stride kick challenges. And for those of you who don't know what stride kick is, it's a way for you to join a walking challenge with those of other people with different devices. So Those are going to be happening as well. We're also doing Friends in Motion.
Yes, Friends in Motion, which is basically we're encouraging people to move, not just to walk, because all of us who can walk, but not everybody is able to walk standing. Some people need to walk in different ways. Some people are in wheelchairs, and we want to make sure that everyone feels included. So when we talk about being in motion, it's any type of movement that you can physically and you are capable of doing. Please share.
Yeah, and that's the big part of it, because we heard in the past people say, oh, I can't walk and I can't do this. So we're trying to find ways to include everyone and find ways to make sure that everybody can be part of this community.
And talking about inclusivity, since we brought up the topic, as you can all see, we have a lovely sign language interpreter with us this evening. And
we're so thankful.
We are so thankful. Janice is interpreting for us this evening because we also want to make this accessible for those who use sign language to communicate. It's been a long time dream of mine, and we did have interpreters with P3. And when we decided to go back to Jean-Luc and Nick, I was like, I need to bring interpreters in. It's near and dear to my heart. I'm not saying we will try our best to have interpreters here at every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday chat when they are available.
Because they're doing this pro bono.
They are doing this pro bono to support the community because and they're doing it out of the kindness and the goodness of their own hearts to support us and the community. And I couldn't thank them enough. It's a group of my colleagues, and it means the world to me. It absolutely means the world to me.
So what else is happening that you can do in terms of jeanlucandnick.com? There's also a VIP group.
Ooh,
so what's the VIP group? Some of you are already in there. Some of you are in there because it's the old P3 VIP group. So what we are doing is we understand some of you feel, oh, wow, the Hello Jean-Luc and Nick group has 7,000 people. I can't post my breakfast and I'm too scared. There's too many people. Well, the VIP group has 98 people. And what we do with the VIP group is only people that actually show up in Zoom tonight will get the link to join. So the only way you can join this VIP group is if you actually come to our sessions, which means that everyone in there has been vetted. We've seen you've registered for our website. So this makes the VIP group even safer than you actually can think of because we are vetting everyone in there. So if you're someone that wants to share their journey, who likes to share videos about what you're doing, who wants to share recipes but in a smaller setting, or you want to share your goals, your daily goals. Rie, one of our members, was climbing the CN Tower with us, and she shared every day her exercise to keep herself accountable. This is the group for you. So for those of you in Zoom now, stay after we shut off the feed because we'll give you the link for you guys to join.
Sir,
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
So maybe someday we'll have to have a VIP for the VIPs?
What do you mean?
Because if all 7,000 people from the Jean-Luc
they're not
VIP,
gonna come.
It won't be
They're
so
not all
anymore.
coming in here.
Hey, I'm allowed to dream.
They're not all coming in here. This is a special little small place. And we understand the fear of sharing your journeys. It's scary. I get it. You're afraid of being judged. You're afraid of what will someone think. And that's why we created this smaller space. And this allows you as well in this smaller space to find accountability buddies. People to work with, and maybe you'll find people in your area that you can go on walks with.
We are working on a way of potentially adding something to our website where the website members can find themselves located on a map and start finding people who are in your area where you can, go out for walks, go out to lunch, do some meal prepping together. I sound very nasally and I apologize. It's not going away.
I'm used to it now. It sounds normal to me.
It's not for me, and I'm talking.
And these are just some of the small things we're doing. We also have all our recipes on our website. We have a forum on there, which you should probably look at once in a while, because some things will appear in there sometimes for...
I already posted something in the forum just the other day.
I know. Our newsletter will come out every week as well. And so as part of the community, you'll get access to all this for free. We are not charging for any of this. So if anybody out there is wondering, like, what's the cost of all? It's free. We're not. We realize that we love, sharing our journeys. It helps us be accountable. Even today, I'm like, I have to have more veggies at dinner. I'm going to post a picture. I'm not going to take a picture full of pasta. I have to have veggies.
And we didn't even have pasta.
I know we didn't have pasta because I took myself out of it.
Well, and it's this, you know what? I'll be honest too. This whole concept of Jean-Luc going through surgery this year and not being able to eat, I'm still not eating normally. My plate is
What's the main food group that you can eat the most of?
pasta.
No, the second one, the one that's in the
Ice
drawer.
cream.
No, the one that's in the drawer down there.
Chips.
Chips.
I can eat chips without a problem. It makes no sense. But give me a piece of broccoli.
Mashed potatoes.
I can't do it. I can't swallow them. Like I swallow, and I'm gonna say it again, and it's gross. I am like a cow. And I'm not trying to be mean to myself because I love myself. And I'm not a cow, but I have to eat like a cow and regurgitate my food in order to swallow it. And I was talking to a lovely friend earlier today saying, the only thing that tastes good is ice cream because everything else that I have to chew and then chew back again ends up not tasting so good after. So I'm not enjoying food right now. I really am not, which is sad.
I hope that makes you all hungry for dinner.
Yes. Now I'll go have a big plate. You know what the worst vegetable is too? Broccoli. It's terrible.
Delicious. I love it.
I hate it right now. But I miss veggies. I miss veggies. I miss it.
So this is what you guys can expect from our chats. We just want to be here to support you as best as we can. We can't promise we'll be there all the time. If I get sick, if Jean-Luc gets sick, we will cancel.
Yep.
But that's why you register for these sessions, because you will get an email telling you that the session's been canceled. We are going to try to live our lives a bit more than we did with P3. So we'll be honest, P3 took a lot of our life away. We were in Zoom rooms every night of the week almost for 2 years nonstop.
Almost, yeah.
And so for us, we still want to keep doing this because we love the community. We love doing this with all of you. We don't want to lose this. But we also want to be able to live our life. If something happens and we have to go, someone says, "Hey guys, I want you guys. You want to go to dinner with me
on a Tuesday night?"
Sure, we'll cancel the session and we'll go to dinner. We're not going to cancel our life anymore because we understand that that's also important for us. Being isolated away from our friends and all the stuff we used to do at weekdays has kind of also made us feel like maybe we should change that. And again, it's all about being happy. Our motto is helping people smile, and so that includes us.
Yeah.
So we apologize now if something's ever canceled ahead of time and we can't make it, but it will happen. We're just telling you now, but we will try our best to always keep on schedule. And that's why we created the site the way it is. That's why we have you guys register. That's why we're doing this way. So you guys don't show up on a Tuesday, 7 p.m.
and are expecting it to happen. And you're like, okay, wait a minute here. What's going on?
This won't happen anymore because you'll get an email saying it's been canceled if it is. So
and there's a few other things that I want to talk about. So tonight we're going over a little bit more than we normally would.
Yes.
So our 7 o'clock time frame, how is this going to work? The Zoom rooms open at 6:30 on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Okay, 6:30 Zoom opens. There will be breakout rooms available, so you can join a breakout room and go chit chat with people. We want you guys to get to know each other. We want you guys to intermingle from east to west, north, south. It's so important to talk and get to meet other people, because the more people you meet, the better you are as a person. Honestly, it is what it is. It's just, you feel better about yourself. Not even feel better about yourself, but you just feel good. It makes you feel good to meet new people. At 7 o'clock, Nick and I will come on. We are going to go live. We will most likely have a topic of choice, something that we're going to discuss for about 15, 20 minutes tops. At that mark, we're going to stop recording. And then we're going to come into the Zoom room and have a conversation with all of you, either about the topic at hand, what we already discussed, or something that one of you wants to talk about. If you learned a new recipe or you learned a new exercise or you did something that you're proud of, that's where we want you to raise your hand and talk to the group. Though that part of the session is not recorded. It is not recorded. Our goal is to stay within the 7:30 mark. But if we do go over once in a while, that's fine. Of course, because we end up like chatting a lot.
yeah, we talk too much. We know. We've been told. I can see you mouthing there. So...
I was saying that you're perfect, and it's me, not you.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's me, not you.
Sure, honey, sure.
I'm trying to catch up for all the talking that I haven't been doing in the last month.
I'm pretty good.
I know you're pretty good. I'm very proud of you. I'm proud of you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
We are those chipmunks.
Yeah, we are the
Bugs Bunny.
We are the chipmunks.
Well, after you. No, after you.
Oh my God. Okay, I'll show you guys something after. But so also what we were talking as far as the Zoom goes, that's one part. As far as the Jean-Luc and Nick and the Hello at Jean-Luc and Nick, in that group, feel free to share videos from YouTube that you're doing workouts that other people might want to try out. We don't want anyone to feel like, oh my God, can I post that? Can I not post that? We do ask though. There's one ask. please, if you are a rep for a company like either, like myself, Nick and I are becoming Epicure reps. We don't want to bombard that group with like nonstop, buy from me, from any company. But I am working on something, and I will say it, Nick doesn't even know about this. This is just me hot off the presses thinking that I'm going to find a way for us to have maybe once or twice a month where people can, this will be the day where you can post about the companies that you represent in your own way, so you can build some more customers if you need them.
Or another thing that we post often, we're looking for guest speakers. If you have friends or family members or yourself that you have a topic you'd like to speak up, let us know. We actually have a form you can fill out to let us know what you guys would want to do with us. And we're open to a lot of stuff.
Hello, I just said we're becoming Epicure rep. So if somebody in the kitchen with Jean-Luc and Nick, we want to do an Epicure battle. If someone wants to work, like even if you're not from Epicure and you want to cook with me one night, and I will work with you, and we can have a fun night of two of us cooking in the kitchen, but live for everybody. So that's in a nutshell, what Jean-Luc and Nick are becoming. We really hope that we encourage you to encourage others to join us. I really would love to see as many people as possible. I will be honest, right now, the capacity in the Zoom room is 100, but we'd love to see 500 people here one day. Like that would be a dream of ours. But we get everybody's busy. Everybody has a life. Everybody has either children or elderly to take care of, people to take care of. So don't ever feel guilty if you're not able to make the session.
Yeah.
We encourage you to register on the website, make a profile. Please, if you can go into your profile and actually put your name and a picture in it, that would be great. We're going to encourage you to do that a little bit later as well, but it would be really great. So that way we know who it is, because not knowing who you are sometimes makes it challenging for us to have good conversations. Not a, I can't even talk today.
I know.
It's hard. It's really hard.
I know.
Not required, yes, but highly encouraged. Another thing that I wanted to say too, as far as I lost my train of thought.
So the only thing I will add is we're going to end the session now.
Yes.
We're going to go offline. We're going to talk to people in Zoom. So if you guys have any questions for us, we'll come on live for you guys right after. For those of you watching online, join us on Sunday at 7. We will have another topic on Sunday. Do you know what we're just talking about it, right? We're going to talk about Rustic Mama.
Yes, we're going to talk about our weekend at Rustic Mama.
Because we're going to be there.
We're leaving tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, that's what I wanted to show real quick.
Oh yeah, he's going to go grab that. And so for anybody who wants to join us next time, just go to jeanlucandnick.com/chats. It shows up all the scheduled chats coming up. And I just put up today all of the following week's chats. So if you're here tonight, you want to join us next week, they're all up now already. And I think he looks like he's Russian.
I do, but with the other stuff, it'll be different. Hey, I have other parts. You only got clues in another video. So if you want to know what the other clues were, go watch our morning video.
Oh,
I'm not telling you what it is.
Okay.
It's our costumes for the weekend.
Okay.
So on that note, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. We are so excited to be back at it again. Although we never really
got our groove back again.
Oh, Nick.
Oh, what?
Thanks everybody for joining us. People in Zoom, stick around.
Stick around.
Don't go anywhere.